Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Watson, and the title of my talk is 28 Days to Save the World. It all started on a dark, cold winter night in Baltimore, kind of like tonight. And I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning, so I decided to gaze out at the city skyline. And it was at that moment that a lot of thoughts were running through my mind. I was thinking about some of the recent news that I had seen. A lot of it was very negative. And then I was also concerned about a couple of friends who were going through very tough situations in their lives. And so I thought to myself, if being human at every point in your life, or at some point in your life, you are going through something tough and hard to go through, that perhaps one kind act could in fact save your world. So instead of sleeping on that idea, which is what I really wanted to do, I instead whipped out my laptop and came out with 28 Days of Kindness. 28 Days of Kindness was a global virtual campaign that challenged people to do intentional acts of kindness for 28 days. Now you might be thinking, why on earth did I choose 28 days? And I promise you, it's rocket science. I had the idea in January. The next available month was February. February has 28 days. So my friends who helped me put this event together, we started thinking about what do we need to save the world? The first thing is a website, so we could attack the World Wide Web. And the next thing is cute, adorable, fun, well-illustrated monsters. We also wanted to use easily accessible social media campaigns that everybody could access through the internet, as well as basic ideas on easy kind deeds you can do in your neighborhood. We staged the event to start on February 1st. We created an open Facebook event so anybody could invite anybody. We had a hashtag and we had easily accessible resources. I thought, finally, I get to relax. But as most superheroes know, the world does not stay saved. So every night while I was trying to sleep, 28 Days of Kindness picked up 100 more people who were eager and excited to be a part of the campaign. The people signing up were from all over the world. On the morning of February 1st, we had 1,000 plus participants globally. Some were so excited that they started early. They were checking in day and night. And I thought this was a good time for me to put on my superhero cape. Now, one of my first challenges as saving the world with this new crew that I had was how do we keep people motivated to be involved in a 28-day campaign? So we had daily questions to kind of bring up the good vibes and happy feelings that have to do with people's lives. We also had some very easy suggestions of kind deeds that you can do in your neighborhoods and community to kind of remove the barrier of fear. And we posted daily motivational quotes to keep you inspired. And just like that, the good deeds started pouring in. But here's the unique thing. People's news started to change. So instead of seeing the types of news that makes you feel like the world is going to be in this place of despair, they were instead seeing good deeds happening not only in their community, but in several other communities around the world. So simple things like holding the door open for somebody or buying a cup of coffee for a stranger was indeed going a long way. Here's my theory. Most dictionaries define the earth or a part of it as its inhabitants and affairs during a particular period in time. So it's safe to say that everyone's perspective of the world is different. If all you're seeing is reality television, fear-based news, and the latest Hollywood runaround, I think it's safe to say that you and I are not experiencing the same world. It's also safe to say that you're not experiencing the world around you. By shifting your focus and adjusting the news that comes into your life, you can change your world. By becoming more aware of the good that you can do and the active role that you can play in your own communities, you can not only save your world, but also the world of others around you. 28 Days of Kindness was a small campaign, but the project cleverly shifts your focus. It makes you more aware of your present moment and your surroundings. It gives you the power to create the change that you want to see, and the small acts of kindness that you do ripple out far beyond your own horizon. By the end of 28 days, some folks were like, no, I don't want it to end. So I created a sign-up sheet so people would be actively ready for the next year's event, and a Facebook group for active day makers. So in fact, one good deed and 28 days with really cute illustrated monsters can in fact save the world.